Post it up to prisonplanet.com and infowars.com as soon as we can. We also did an amazing pro-Second Amendment piece last night that premiered during the 6-hour expanded InfoWars Nightly News. That'll be up in the next few hours on infowars.com and prisonplanet.com. And remember, if you're a radio listener out there, it is essential, it is key to tell your friends and family, whether you listen on AM, FM, shortwave, internet, satellite, how they can tune in. That's how we reach more people. We're on the verge in the liberty movement of taking back the states, taking back the counties and cities, taking back the federal government. And the entire establishment has their wagon circled against us. Your calls are coming up, but let's go through some of these headlines here. Republicans expand majority in the House of Representatives and get a huge added 12 seats on top of the seats that they already had. So that's 12 on top of 234. They threw out a bunch of Democrats in Illinois. Every Democrat in the Congress in Arkansas thrown out. That's not happened in 140-plus years. Democrats sink to the pre-Great Depression levels in state legislatures, probably the lowest ever in the original party of the United States. Democrats weakest since 1920s. Again, just amazing. How the candidates who Hillary Clinton campaigned for do at the polls? Well, the answer is they lost. That's out of the Daily Caller. Just shows a total repudiation of her. We're now hearing headlines where, or seeing headlines where Obama era is over. Well, he's meant to get his job done. That's why he's going to do what's unpopular. Open borders, gun control by executive order, you name it. Because it's foreign interest doing this. We focus on the dumbed-down masses that support the establishment, but they're just mindless victims of this, ladies and gentlemen. The real threat are the puppet controllers that pull the strings. Here's another Zero Hedge headline. The economy's so strong, it just cost Obama the Senate. That's what's really scary, is I have a Bloomberg article. We already knew this, but it's when it's in Bloomberg. That's when they start telling you what's going to happen. It means they want to cover their butt. Singer Elliott says U.S. growth optimism unwarranted as data cooked. Top fund manager says the economy is, quote, totally fake, deep crash coming. Totally fake, deep crash coming. We're not out of the woods by a long shot. And I hope the establishment is concerned enough about what's going on to realize they better pull up or they're going to wreck the whole system. Rand Paul has come out and said Hillary Clinton has been soundly rejected. This is a referendum on her. That's out of the Hill. I agree with that statement. Ron Paul's come out and said the two-party U.S. political system, in reality, a monopoly. That's what they're trying to maintain, attacking the Tea Party. It's just a challenger to that. But if both the big parties don't get it together, won't matter how many illegals they bring in for their new North American system, they as a political class will be removed. Because Americans are used to prosperity, and they're not going to put up with the fact that globalism is meant to make us poor. Washington State approves expanded gun background checks, bans gun shows basically, requires background checks on all sales and transfers. That's always done ahead of confiscation. So that's some bad news there. There is some good news. Second Amendment crushes gun control candidates in midterm elections across the board, except for California and Washington, where the globalists have taken over. Continuing, history's made. Tim Scott becomes the South's first ever black man to enter the United States Senate by winning a public election as a Republican, not a Democrat. Hard to believe there's never been a black senator. Amazing. And now it's a Republican. I guess they're going to call that racist or call him an Uncle Tom or something. Johnny Ernest wins election, first women to represent Iowa in U.S. Senate, elected as a Republican. They're not going to like that, are they? See, because they want it to all be about race and religion, not about lower taxes, more freedom. Eric Holder has released Fast and Furious documents that got him cited for corruption on election night, hoping that that would be like doing you-know-what in the wind. Greg Abbott steamrolls Wendy, I love dead babies Davis in Texas governor's race. That's certainly good news. And there goes Rick Perry to run for president. Wisconsin GOP Governor Walker wins re-election. But Obama's coming in as a lame duck with executive fiat dictatorial power. Your call's coming up.
Did you know by age 50, half of all men have an enlarged prostate? This means more urges to urinate, longer bathroom trips, waking at night to urinate, or issues with sex. If this sounds familiar, call us now, because we're shipping free bottles of Super Beta Prostate to listeners of this station. Super Beta Prostate is a non-prescription formula guaranteed to reduce the symptoms of your enlarged prostate. It's yours free. Pay only shipping and handling. Just call 1-800-852-1820. In clinical trials, the ingredient in Super Beta Prostate was shown to reduce urges to urinate, improve bladder emptying, reduce waking at night to urinate, and improve quality of life. This Super Beta Prostate free offer is for listeners of this station, but it won't last. Don't wait. Just call 1-800-852-1820. That's 1-800-852-1820. Call 1-800-852-1820.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
The human body is extraordinary. Despite all the stresses we inflict upon it, it still works hard to stay in balance. Thousands upon thousands of people rely upon Heart and Body Extract to help their body stay balanced. This excellent 100% natural herbal formula helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels, cleans arteries, promotes good circulation, balances cholesterol, and more. HB Extract, paired with healthy lifestyle choices like good nutrition and exercise, can give you a life free of pain, sickness, and fear. Recapture your youthful vitality and experience your body healing itself with the aid of HB Extract. It's extremely effective and it starts working in just days. Visit hbextract.com to learn more and to read scores of testimonials from satisfied customers. And we've never increased our price in over 10 years. That makes Heart and Body Extract as great a value now as it was the first day we sold it. A healthy heart is a happy heart. Call 866-295-5305 or go to hbextract.com.
Your phone calls in the second and third hour. Luden, James, Eugene, Ted, Angela. Or is that Angela? The toll-free number to join us, first-time callers, is 800-259-9231. But to boil this down from my perspective, you have these globalist megacorporations that are creating a worldwide standardized cashless society, removing state sovereignty, national sovereignty into supranational globalist organizations, in their own words, to create a planetary corporate world government that is anti-free market, anti-family, eugenics-based. They want to continue the dog and pony show and the 2- and 3-party systems across the world indefinitely while setting up police states as a rearguard action to secure that the people could never get control of a state and bring them to justice. It's like Hydra from Captain America. It's a criminal mindset that feeds on different systems. And we have to recognize that it's organized crime we're fighting. and not let the big mega banks scapegoat capitalism and free market for all the horrors that are taking place. And America has gotten a 6-year example of what collectivism does. It creates poverty. So there is a massive rejection of collectivism. The problem is the establishment Republicans are still in control. They're scared. They're trying to block the libertarian patriot movement. We have to fully support it, promote it, and jump on every new Republican governor who was elected, every new legislator, every new mayor, not just federal, every senator that just got elected, every new House member. Hey, you repeal Obamacare. You repeal shutting down our clean coal plants. You make China lower those tariffs or we go to trade war. They do things that create a level playing field for this country, not a divide and conquer. And we can do that. But if we don't, it's going to be business as usual. We have to scare them immediately. And Mitch McConnell came out last night, Politico headline, we've got the video, and he said we're not going to repeal Obamacare, and we're not going to shut down the government. That means you're going to continue with all the special interest, the looting of the country. Mitch McConnell, your hundreds of millions of dollars you've gotten while you're in office isn't going to be worth anything, and your grandkids aren't going to have a future if you continue to be a blue blood globalist. You look at these politicians, so many of them are just nothing but teleprompter reading, Politico, talking heads that only want to play golf all day. They don't even know the issues. Most of these politicians are a bunch of idiots. Mitch McConnell, though, knows exactly what's going on, and John Boehner knows. So they're the enemy. We're going to go to break, come back, and go right to your phone calls. Briefly, we are going to get more colloidal silver bullet in next week. And in the next few weeks, we are going to be getting in the proprietary developed system, and I call the secret sauce. That'll be available at InfoWarsLife.com. We are very close to selling out of DNA Force. We're very close to selling out of Survival Shield X2 and Lung Cleanse that are in the Biodefense Combo Pack. So I'm just warning you, last time DNA Force sold out, we didn't have it for 14 weeks. It's very hard to get these organic proprietary super nutraceuticals like the CoQ10, the BioPQQ, and others that we have in DNA Force. So we may sell out of the X2. We'll have the regular iodine that's excellent as well, Survival Shield. We got plenty of that. So if you want X2, you want Lung Cleanse, you want DNA Force, we've been sold out of silver for a month. I mean, I don't just say we're selling out to sell stuff. We sell out. InfoWarsLife.com. High-quality products. You support the broadcast as well. InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139.
Thank you for listening.
Your calls,
to GCN.
a ton of news straight ahead.
Visit GCNlive.com today.
After consulting top doctors, nutritionists, pharmacists, and others, we have developed what I believe is the ultimate non-GMO organic Super Male Vitality formula. Super Male Vitality by InfoWars Life is so powerful that I only take half the recommended dose.
I jump out of bed ready to fight these criminals every day. I look forward to waking up and taking my Super Male Vitality.
Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality and other powerful products from InfoWars Life.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put 2 and 2 together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor just won't quit.